Welcome everybody. It's great to be here with you today and for me to give you a little bit of time with the most beautiful young woman, Nina Baumer. I'm so glad to be with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back. It's so exciting.
It's been so beautiful. We worked on your brows this morning and they look absolutely smashing, even if I say so myself.
Oh, you did an amazing job. And I
want to, all of our audience is going to see the little story that we have, which is the before and the after.
Yes.
And you also have, we're going to tell our audience actually a lot about you because this is so exciting.
It's so exciting.
But you are also going to share with them a little bit about the True Brow collection and what you've been experiencing over the last 7 days. So we've got lots to get through. So let's begin by why I feel like such a blessed human being, because I get to actually really meet with some of the most amazing entrepreneurial spirits and especially the younger women. I adore that I get time to share time with you and to meet you and get to know you and what lights your fire. We're going to talk about that soon. But what I really love is the opportunity really to get to know you. And it really is extraordinary what you've done. And that's why I really stepped up to get you here, to be part of the True Brow and just to communicate, what you're doing with all these amazing women in the world. So I'm very excited about that. So how old are you? Tell us.
I'm 20 years old. So I feel old, but I guess I'm just a baby.
I think I probably would call you a bit of an old soul.
An old soul. My mum says that.
Does
too.
she?
She says old soul.
I feel like when you say you're 20, I kind of think, wow, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I know you've been on The Voice.
I was on The Voice. I did The Voice when I was 17, and I got to the top 22. I was doing that while I was doing my HSC, year 12. And I was also doing School Spectacular at the same time, so it was just a crazy year for me when I was 17.
But we spoke about this before, and I think you really love that just mobility that you have in the world. Like, where can I be next, and where am I going to go? It's like it's like you're soaring inside and just ready to just boom.
Yeah,
it's really amazing.
Absolutely. I think that comes from my family being so international, and I just always, my sister always travelled around when she was younger, but now I guess it's my turn, and I can't sit still. It's so hard for me to sit still for more than a couple of days, and even when I'm on holidays, I'm like, what's the next project?
Well, I think too, you have so many gifts to share. Well, again, we were speaking about that before.
Yes.
You have so much giving to do because, I remember the first time I actually clicked on the link to listen to one of your video clips that you've done, which is on Facebook, I believe, on my page. Go there.
Nina Baumer at Facebook.
That's fun. I was mesmerised. And I'd seen you out, and then I saw you in this clip, and I was just thinking, this voice, this girl is just amazing.
Thank you.
It was really, really beautiful. Like, I really felt you in your music, and I think that's rare. I mean, a lot of people can have beautiful voices, but when the heart and the soul is in it as well,
absolutely, the audience can tell if you're not being genuine. And that is something that I really want to portray with my music and my songwriting and everything that I sing, is that if you're not singing the lyrics that are written for you or that you wrote, then the audience can tell if you're faking it. And that's the worst thing to see in an artist, if they're standing on stage and they're not really believing what they're saying. And I think that's just so important with music, because music is an escape for so many people, and that's what I want to bring. And I have that gift that I can sing and I can write, and that's what I want to share with the world.
So the song that I know you've released a new song.
I did today.
Oh my gosh, it's even more extraordinary that we're here speaking about that. So you released a new single.
Yes.
And what's it called?
It's called You. So it's very simple, just you.
I really like that. Actually, I'm writing a book at the moment, and a lot of it is about you, but with a capital Y. So isn't that funny? Oh, I really like that.
So in sync. I love it.
It's like the universe, like connecting dots.
I know.
But I love it. I mean, I haven't heard the song, so I don't know what it's about, but I can't wait. And I know that people can go down, our audience can go down to Spotify.
It's on Spotify for the moment, so you can stream it on Spotify. I believe we're going to include some sort of link.
Yes, definitely.
So it's on Spotify for the moment, but you will be able to purchase it on every single platform, iTunes, Apple Music, everything. So.
And I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to purchase it. And I want to just say that, in that too, that's in support of what you're doing. And I want everyone to know what you're doing, because I think that's really important.
Yeah.
So you've left Australia and are now living in Boston and going to Berkeley, which is quite a prestigious music. Is it a music?
Yeah, music conservatorium.
Conservatorium.
Yeah.
Big word.
Yes, it is.
And,
it's daunting.
so you've left because and you're living there by yourself.
Yes.
At 20.
Yes.
And bringing out singles for us to enjoy and to find some solace for people in their hearts.
Absolutely.
And that's just incredible. So I want to support that, and I hope our audience does too. You're going to love this young girl's music. It really is extremely special. She is special. There's absolutely no doubt. I feel really privileged to be sitting with you, and I'm going to be supporting you all the way. I can tell you that for sure. It's beautiful. So, thank you for really just sharing time with us. I'm going to go into the collection a little bit, because I think that with young girls, what's really, really important is that we can, the both of us can actually share with them what really is possible around their beauty.
Yes.
And I think that's really important, not only for the young girls, but because you're 20, when your brows were in such a beautiful state. I mean, what I really did is tweak them a little bit today and soften them to give you that just really to express like that softness you have on the inside, which comes out in your music. I really wanted to let your eyebrows really express that, you know, and take off any edges and whatever, and just really give you that beautiful soft look on the outside too. And eyebrows are very important.
They are so extremely important. Even my dad taught me that. Wow. I think I get my eyebrows from my father. So he was like, don't do too much to your eyebrows, and that's what you've done. You haven't gone crazy, you haven't thinned them out, even though I was like, oh, maybe they're too big. But Elle really looked at the shape of my brow and was like, you don't want to do too much damage, which I really appreciate. And the collection has really just brought out, I've been using it for a week now, and it's just really brought out my features, really truly brought out my features. I haven't been afraid to go more bold, which usually I'm like, oh, I don't want too much brow, but it's so soft, it works with the face, it doesn't come off really easily, which is just fantastic.
It's handy.
It's so handy. I can put it in my traveling bag, it's easy, so I'm loving the product.
That's beautiful, and I think one of the most important things that you really touched on is that it really does, even though it gives the fullness to the brow, it still gives a softness.
Softness.
So
absolutely.
We as women, that is like when we're listening to music, whatever, whenever we're sort of falling into something, it's that softness we love.
Exactly.
And sometimes we forget that being tough on our exterior isn't really being strong. Like a woman's softness is her vulnerability. That's her real strength. Yeah. And that we shouldn't be afraid as women to really like revel in our softness and let the world see us.
Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid to do that, and I think that's such a big thing with women at the moment. Like, we're told to be tough and feminist, and I believe that, but also, as you said, like, why hide the fact that we are soft and sensitive? That's what makes us women, that's what makes us beautiful.
It isn't that beautiful, and that is actually in fact what makes us feminine.
Exactly.
So the whole feminist idea is quite kind of bizarre, because it's like taking something that's so soft and naturally like exudes and all the beauty, and trying to make it hard. And it's kind of like, well, maybe we're over that.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we are, getting to a stage our evolution where we can step in, and we need to teach our younger girls that it's okay to do that. It's okay to be soft and let the world see you. Yes. And I think that with eyebrows, one of the key things is that this bold brow has taken over to the point where it's no longer beautiful.
It's too much. You don't need to, and I know that, trends are so popular and people often jump on the trends because they are popular, but if it doesn't work for your face, don't feel like you have to do it. And I think that is such a big thing with women as well, that if one person's doing it, everyone has to do it, especially when you look at celebrities. And for me as an artist, I think it's so important to set not a standard, but be an image that girls can relate to and go, okay, well, she looks natural. And I think that is something so important. I don't want to be, Botox to the T. You know, I want to have that natural look, which is something that True Brow just absolutely incorporates.
Oh, I love that, and I really do love that, and I love that message, and I think we're going to deliver that together, because I'm such a big advocate of just allowing yourself to express your inner beauty, to really express itself. I mean, when we're really honouring who we are, it really does come out in our face.
It does. It really does.
And for you, it comes out in your music too, and in your songwriting.
Well, that's what my new song is all about, just being honest and confident in yourself. And you can hear it. I mean, it is about a relationship, but it carries the message that you should be confident with who you are and not let anybody take you down. And I think that message comes across with True Brow as well, that you should be true to yourself and your beauty. So, a bit of a similar message going on here.
I don't know
what a coincidence.
This is just too much. You know, it's adorable. I've loved being with you, and I mean that really from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to what we can do together and how we can connect, even though we're going to be across the ocean from each other. We have all the technology that's necessary.
Thank God.
And that we can connect every now and again, and you can share with us your journey. I really would love to stay in touch, and I know our audience will, because she's a special girl. And in that, you know, we just get to know when you've got a new single out. You can keep us updated.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have to keep you stocked with your True Brow collection.
I know.
So
I think you'll need to take over my suitcase.
Shipping it.
An extra suitcase.
Now, also, I know that I gave you the bold brush today too, which is our other accessory. Yes. So we're going to get you to use that, and then maybe you can jump in and let us know how that's going. I would love that. Love that. Find Nina, everybody, she's got the great Instagram, beautiful Instagram. She's got her Facebook, and of course on Spotify. So once again, let's talk about where everyone can go. We're going to give them a link. They can go to Spotify.
You can go to Spotify at the moment, stream it, and then you'll be able to purchase it next week. And for the moment, check out my Instagram, Twitter. I've got everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. My website is about to launch as well, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, awesome. So when that comes out, you can just let us know, and we'll post it so everyone can jump on and take a look. Yeah. So we're going to be supporting your journey, where I'm purchasing the single immediately. And that's going to be supporting you, isn't it, really? Because you are paying your own way. You know, you're working. You're going to be working 2 jobs when you go back. You've been working even on holidays here.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's just extraordinary. This is what I love. I love that you're following your dreams.
Thank you.
You're being real. You're being authentic in your life, and you're just going for it. And I adore it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Beautiful being with you.
Thank you.
And we're going to be together again, I'm sure.
Yes. So
thank you, everybody. Take care now.